Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
A first down throw, Darnold. On the left side, he finds Beasley. Finding room at the 30. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Manca Saro. Ma dice manca Saro.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Sì, però manca sale lo puoi dire più basso perché mi fa ridere.
Play action. It's Darnold. He's gonna go deep for
Beasley. Avanti. No, Gilmore di testa.
Interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hurry up, here we go.
Darnold from the gun. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Minchia, proprio l'ho cacata, meno male che ci arrivo. Minchia, ogni tanto tipo non riesco a prendere il giocatore giusto e faccio questi disastri.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline.
Sì, no, è vero.
Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Taken in at the 11.
No, cazzo, minchia, se mi faceva dare la piega.
Terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Patriots take over. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. We have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Dunque la squadra molto più forte dell'anno scorso, no? Vabbè. Onestamente già c'è una linea, sempre fa schifo, però bene o male. L'anno scorso era inguardabile, ti ho fatto la linea, ora ci vuole con la gente in piedi. Cioè, poi l'ho fatto, nel senso
Ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Kill.
Breeze now to throw. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Breeze now on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's low. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Breeze now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
Ready. We're waiting.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. This is White on the screen. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
Waiting.
Breeze to throw again. Throw to the right, taken in by Barrios. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Drew Brees, his 2nd touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. With Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Jets in possession as we begin quarter number 2 here. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. His throw incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Off of play action, Darnold.
Maria come l'ho presa.
Here's one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
No, ma infatti secondo me la cosa è non lanciare dove c'è il Maker a mano.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And some space here. And running with power here. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Right back to him on first down. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Yellow lady.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Ready. Ready. Easy, kill.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Shotgun now for Breeze. This will be caught at about the 5.
No.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
Secondo me è down by contact. No, vabbè, era tanto per dire.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10. So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. They'll roll him out right. And he's only able to get it up to about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
From the end zone, here's Darnold. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Back to throw now in his own end zone. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
We always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
On first down, Darnold. Dancing to his left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Facciamolo, io pure la voglio
bad
fare.
Scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Io c'ho la mia, produzione propria, favolosa.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15.
Rookie di
Big
merda.
yardage that time for the Jets. 61 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's Darnold now on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Now, Barney, Barney.
Darnold now to throw. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And Janikowski bangs it through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Easy, kill, kill. Ready. Yellow lady. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Back to the 33. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On second down, Darnold. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On first and 10, Darnold.
Maria come l'ho preso.
Picked off around the 27. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays and offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception.
Ready?
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Good. Right forward. Ready? Ready? You waiting?
And they'll run it here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now, it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Ready? You waiting?
Now Breeze on third down. And it falls incomplete after
palla
almost
mi ha
being
droppato.
intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit
Questo è di
where it's
Gabbo,
due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Sì, io sono uscito poco fa.
Take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Drops it off for Coleman. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it's a second down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Derek Rivers in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Minchia, non ci credo. Questo mi sta cagando in testa.
1 second remaining in the first half. They'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Janikowski bangs it through. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense now works their way back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They begin the drive with Coleman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Faking the give, Darnold. And Guy's man.
Ci ho cambiato il cornerback, non ha cambiato un cazzo. Questo è Anderson, vero? Ci hai cambiato pure il corner. Ho detto, vabbè, magari è il root. No, non ti conviene.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did.
No, perché la verità è che io faccio anche disastri. Tipo questo.
And he's in. Touchdown Jets. Robbie Anderson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green
39. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
He's
got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. To kick is Janikowski. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A good pickup there, a 22. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
3-5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's
un
also a reaction
signorissimo.
game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment.
No, che c'entra? Hai fatto fuori gioco tu. Se è un errore. Vabbè, faccio fuori gioco. Non te li ridò. Poco fa non me lo sono preso perché tu non l'avevi fatto. Non era un errore tuo.
He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Breeze now on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
E che palle. Sti cazzo di screen, minchia, sto proiettile ci scassa la mente.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Now, Breeze again. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
No, ma ha preso subito per il lancio.
Got another 1st down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
Compa, minchia, ma fate un bordello, puttana di Eva, minchia, parlate uno alla volta.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once.
Compa, vi ha mutato pure lezione, che cazzo vuoi tu? Minchia, un bordello. Compa, ma discutete pure.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze.
Ma quanto succede?
Juke move there on a nice game.
Leccami coglione.
There on the 1st down completion. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
Quello mi dovreste solo ringraziare.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Goes underneath here to White. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Breeze now. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He'll get it up the middle.
Che coglione, era bella l'idea.
And taken down. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
Vabbè.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Backside.
Here's Breeze.
Entra.
It's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Cioè, sei un pang.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now come the Jets. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw on 2nd down is Darnold. And that is incomplete here. The former Bill, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field.
Maria, non te lo stavo
And he couldn't
prendendo.
hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at the 23. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite
sei
as hard.
inaggressivo.
That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little.
No, vabbè, era perché... No, vabbè, no. No, vabbè, perché per sapere se devo continuare a fare il fake snap oppure no, magari.
A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5.
Quello che ti fa fatto fuori gioco è Grant, che è fortissimo. Difficile ti fa tutti questi fuori.
Throwing now is Breeze.
La minchiata! Devo fare il lob, quindi punto io, ho tirato a destra.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
C'erano 100 blitz. Ah, vedi come non l'ha preso nessuno.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The wideout, Chris Hogan, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. Back to throw, Darnold, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
From the 50, it's Darnold. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look.
Oh, comunque, accattati là una cosa da Andrea, buone sono. Minchia, 2 volte in una partita.
As he's on to punt for New York. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up a lead. You think you've got it going, and you also think, at any moment, I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Over the middle, he gets it to Barrios. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Ready? Yellow lady.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. Over the middle, and it's
il cacai del difensivamente.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field.
Leccatevi i coglioni, tanto vi piace.
Look like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Ready? United. Easy kill.
Breeze will try again on 2nd down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The result, a 1st down as a quick slant gets him 14. Back now here on EA Sports. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Good set, good set, good set. Ready, play set.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk, complete. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, break it down, fellas.
So
break it
here's a
down.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready, waiting.
On play action, it's Breeze. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Everyone come forward. Ready. Yellow waiting,
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield.
24-14.
But when push came to shove, they stood their ground.
24-14, quarto gol.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Kill. Ready. Yellow lady. Hey, kill.
Again, it's Breeze. This will be caught at about the 5. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
36. Ready. Yellow lady. Hey, easy. Left. Ready, play set.
Breeze to throw again. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Drew Brees. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. This is taken at the 3. They juked him. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Darnold now on 2nd down.
Ci ho messo pure la doppia copertura.
Shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. The throw left side complete to Hogan. And he'll be brought down. It's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Here's
Maria.
And he's going to be intercepted a third
No,
time.
no. Ma non sono stato manco io, è stato
And he's able to get it back to the
This is cool.
41-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Patriot offense now set to come back
Lo
out
dico, non
on
ero
the
io a
field.
mano, eh.
They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more
No,
of a
io
cushion
solo un
with field
intercetto ho fatto a
position.
I
mano.
have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
No, un coglione.
5 yards is the
Cioè, non
tally on
aspettare il
first
blocco
down.
perché
That brings
incagavo
up
della
2nd and
defensive
5.
end dietro.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to run now. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Now they'll run it on the toss.
And molto.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. This one left side caught by Barrios. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
No, io voglio segnare. Vabbè, ma non è che lo so se mi riesce. Vabbè, nel senso... Ma scusa, ma che ne so, io la corsa vi sto facendo, che posso fare? Di questo che devo fare.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Breeze. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Leonard Williams able to drop him for a loss of 12, and it'll be 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. New York set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares?" Do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now, as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 1st down carry now for Crowell. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Che è successo?
They'll run it again with Crowell. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Now Darnold.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
No,
picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? As the scouting report showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure
non mi riusciva a
figure it out.
Non è uscito proprio. Mi ha dato 3 cose.
Game, especially an overtime win, that can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it
allora
off,
dico
but in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
That'll do it for us.
No, parlavo con un altro ragazzo in casa. Ora li puoi smutare.
The NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
Vabbè,
so long, everybody.
Ciao Ale.